I hear the calls for Ron come down our line, and I see, RPGs coming down from the mountain.
And another pretty big burst came through, and 2 casualties wasn't abort criteria or anything at that point. So the team got 10 Silver Stars that day and multiple Bronze Stars with V device and an Air Force Cross for the same mission. And in and of itself was, I believe, like the most highly decorated ODA ever at that point.
I've obviously read books and seen movies, but until you're, in the Q course and you see that the focus really isn't this, tough, lone soldier, it's really much more of a team aspect. They got to find those guys with the strong personalities, but who can play as part of a team. That's why it really kind of fit well for me, I think.
When I made my decision to join the military, I knew I wanted to do something in special operations realm, so I really dug deep into what the Green Berets were, what their mission was. Like Ron said, it separates, the Rambo type guy from what really the SF is about. It's about teamwork and, relying on one another, and that's really what an ODA stands for. And it's a small, tight-knit family, built on trust and a brotherhood that you really can't find anywhere else.
We'd been developing, on the SF side, we'd been developing the Afghan Commando program. So the 201st Afghan Commando Candidate, that was the first one went operational, and on that trip we were the team assigned to them. So it was a learning process for all of us to stand up this, elite light infantry unit for that country and get to see what they were capable of.
We broke them down and we basically trained a company at a time. We were really a bit lucky that trip because, A, we were motivated because we knew we were going to be busy, and B, they were motivated because they were kind of the pride of Afghanistan at the time, because they were the first kind of known special operations force in the Afghan National Army. Finally, we get the call, we're good to go. Fly up through the mountains, up to the valley where we're supposed to infill, and then all of a sudden it was just, everything exploded.
I don't know how long it was just a couple minutes. I had the first calls from medic, so Matt, Scott Ford, our team sergeant, and I just all kind of looked at each other and we got to go.
That was the whole point. The first time when we went up there, we were going to get the casualties down. We were just going to continue the mission.
We take some tubular nylon and then wrap that around the casualties and start trying to lower them down. All the time we're still getting debris falling on us from all these danger close airstrikes that we were getting.
We dropped a 2,000-pound bomb, I think, well within danger close. This thing went off and it literally blacked the sky out.
Yeah, and you can hear the pilots on their comms say, "Oh, we don't feel good about that one." But if you're like, "Bring it even closer, it's cool." But yeah, those crews did amazing jobs for us that day.
Yeah, I was joking with him before my ceremony. I texted him one point. I was like, "Hey, this is the 200 billionth stupid question I'm going to ask you about, I don't know, how do I stand?" I don't even remember what I asked him, but it was something dumb.
But that's the great thing about now he's he's in the Medal of Honor Society. I was discussing the medal with the Army personnel early on. They're like, what are you gonna do with it? It's like, put it in a shoebox and put it in the closet, and hopefully think everybody will forget about it and let me go back to just being a normal guy, because you're not wearing it for yourself. You're wearing it for all those guys who didn't come home, and just everybody who's out there still doing the jobs, doing the mission.
If nothing else, it puts me in a position to highlight the great things that are done constantly by SF teams. Special Forces teams are they're constantly out there doing these things. That's the way that I look at it. I wear it, and I don't want people to see me. I hope that you see a representation of the great things that all the men and women that serve the country are capable of doing and do. I'm Matt Williams, you're watching We Are the Mighty.
I'm Ron Shurer, and I'm watching We Are the Mighty.
You're watching.
We're watching. I'm watching.
We're on.
Okay, you're watching.
And action.
I'm Ron Shurer. I'm watching. No. Now it's in my head.
Action.
I'm Ron Shurer. You're watching We Are the Mighty. Or should we all be watching We Are the Mighty?